I'm not doing any work again tonight, but I'll just update the camera. So I ordered this torque converter online and it showed up, and the crankshaft on the motor is too short for it. So this is a torque converter. It's basically two pulleys. There's a spring inside here and there, and as your RPMs come up on your motor, this spring inside here will expand and push this part of the wheel in this way, which expands it, makes a bigger diameter for your belt, and then this side shrinks. I think that's right. Anyway, if you're watching this, you probably know what a torque converter is. If you don't, well then Google it, because I'm doing a terrible job. But yeah, I bought this torque converter, and you need like 100mm crankshaft for all of this to fit on. And this one is not. This is like a threaded one. This is made for like a water pump or something. So it doesn't work. It's long enough for my centrifugal clutch, but yeah, not quite long enough for this torque converter. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I got a second engine for about 200 bucks, which was a steal, honestly, because yeah, I think these range from 600 all the way up to, you know, 1600 brand new. It's running a bit rough. When I got it, the fuel was left open, and so the crankcase had filled up with all the petrol. So yeah, drained that out last night. Fucking spilt it. It was all here, splashed on there, it splashed all up on here. This is it here. So it's a very black petrol because it's mixed in with the oil that was in there. So yeah, took it out, fresh oil in it, and it seems to be going alright. So when we get a good day's run at it, when I have some hours, we'll get this fitted on there. Probably just cut out those two bars and make some new mounts, because it sits a bit wider now, so I can't use the original mounts. So yeah, there's a bit of work to do. This bad boy still runs great. It runs even better with this new exhaust on it, so I'll just run this setup with the clutch on that, run something else, maybe like a little petrol scooter or a mini bike, but I'll get this bad boy hooked up onto the trike, and yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Work continues today. What did I shoot clips of? I put a new sprocket on the torque converter there, and we've got some new spots to mount the engine on. I've laid the bar flat this time. Some nice welds on top here, some pretty shit ones here. I got to flip this over and weld the other side of these. Hopefully I am a good welder this morning, because it kind of changes every day. I don't think you're meant to film welding on your cameras because it ruins the lenses. I think that's what I heard years ago, but we're still gonna send it. CAD. My tyre's not going to fit on that hub. Look at that one. Look how far in it is. I didn't even see that. So yesterday morning I came out and mounted up the motor, and I went to put the tyre on and everything was interfering, and I was like, oh my god, fuck, like why did I not see that being an issue before? After that, I can't remember the last thing that I recorded, but after that I just had to undo like 3 hours of work to remount this a little bit higher. So I've made an engine mount under here, which just sits on top of the frame and gives it a bit of extra height. It's a bit ugly. I melted some styrofoam on that side. Yeah, it's sitting on like these flat bars which have these big holes cut in them for the mounting bolts to come through that piece and just hold here. I got the chain tensioned to it. Ooh, fuck. So I'm gonna put the tyre on and give it a test run and see just how the chain looks. I don't think that's too loose. I think that's alright. It was way loose before. So I had to change the jack shaft on this torque converter as well. So I had to move the sprocket. It was on the inside here. I had to move it to the outside, which meant flipping all of these pulleys. I need to change the spacer in here and get this housing a bit closer to the frame here, just to get the belt a bit straighter. It's not too far off, but you can see it is off. So yeah, by moving that around to the outside, it meant I can move the motor over away from the wheel, and then I can also not have to move it so far forward, because if I move it further forward I lose like my seat space and leg space, so having it further back is better. And it also sits a bit more center now over the frame, so the balance shouldn't be super off. It'll still be off, but I was thinking about maybe moving the fuel tank, and that'll add a bit of counterweight. I gotta figure out the balance later and just get the rest of it going. But for now I'm just gonna see how the motor looks running with the chain and the tyres on, and we'll just spin her up. I'm hitting the piece I didn't want to hit. I've got the old mounting point lining up, except for these ones. This part was cut back here, this bit of pipe underneath was cut back here and shortened about 80mm or so. I've cut the nut off the frame here because it was interfering with the motor sitting flat, and now I need it again. But I don't think I have another nut the same size. I don't know, I'll do some bolt matching and whatever and see what I can come up with. Found one, just gonna tack her on and yeah. I just cut this bit of bar, so I'm going to use this as a brace. It's going to go there, and then I'm going to push this side out a little bit to stop this bit of the trolley back here swinging around. So it's just to brace it all up a bit. think I can connect the brake up. Might let that cool down before I run any brake lines near the hot shit, which won't take long. And then, yeah, connect up the brake, connect up the throttle. I think that should be it. And then I can try and chuck the seat in, or I can just sort of sit there and give it a test ride down the driveway. Yeah, I'll give it a test run. Alright, go to the outside, just do a little test run up to the gate. That accelerates way quicker. Need to take this out. Yeah, I reckon I'll just chuck a seat in it and see if I can get it out to a bush track and give it a test run. Before I do that, I'll take the motor out and weld on the rest of the engine mounts. Yeah, and just try and fix the seat to it, and should be good to go, really. We got the trike loaded in Harry's GQ. This is Nova. Isn't she adorable? Look at her, Nova. Oh, yeah. She's gonna start screaming if I don't keep petting her. Harry got his impact to put the seat on. Oh my god, gang shit. Gang. I didn't know what size it was, so I just grabbed them all. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah, this is Harry. Hi! We're heading out to a good bush spot. Hopefully we break something. Not on the first run though. Not on the first run. I want to go. Is this Wiener Track? It's Wiener Track, isn't it?
Wiener Road, baby.
Wiener Road.
Wiener Road!
You excited, Nova? You going for a run? Going for a swim? Yeah? Big swim? Okay guys, you're about to witness the most stupid fucking idiots ever. Oh yeah, I need it. Hey, take this. There we go. Just needed a few more arm ooga-doogas. So I think his chain came off. We will run down and have a look. Hello, Miss Novi. Your chain come off, did it? Chain's off. Chain's off again. It's just so loose now. I think the motor shifted, but it's like not moving. So I think it's just like jolted it. Yeah. I can like roll it on. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Might have to try and find some way of making just a small little tensioner.
Yeah, I was trying to make one with a wheel before. But it like goes.
Yeah, fucking was moving. You were like skidding out.
Was it actually?
At the start, yeah. Novi! Couldn't keep up though.
Shit. And it's leaking oil.
Oh yeah.
Out of the exhaust. Yeah, there's the oil.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Novi really wants to catch up. Push! Push! You're schmoving!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs that chain tight.
Yeah. It's the only thing that keeps happening.
And some pegs.
And to figure out why that leak is happening. But other than that, like, she fucking ripped.
Oh, well, that was our first test run, so back to the shed, fix her up, bring her back out another day, I guess. Time for KFC.